Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire. I have been playing off camera quite a bit, trying to get good at this game. I've made some mistakes over the previous 7 episodes or so, and I think what I really need to do is just pay more attention. That's really what it comes down to. So I'm going to start a new run. Let's see, of these, lose 8 max XP, transform 2 cards, upgrade a card. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. I think of these, I think we want to upgrade a card because there's really no downside to that. And I think we'll just upgrade Bash right off the bat. And then let's see. I do want to tackle at least 1 elite along the way. We go this route, we'll have a lot of campfires. We'll have a campfire and an elite and a campfire right there, which is great. Campfire here. I think we want to go this way. Up, hit this campfire, fight the elite, get this, swing over. I think fighting elites is something that we should probably be doing a lot more of because those relics are absolutely essential to really coming out with a successful run. Let's kill this guy right off the bat, and then we'll end the turn. Yeah, lots of off-camera Slay the Spire. I'm really enjoying this game immensely. I'm having so much fun with it. I think it's a great little game. Like, there's just so much variability between the different decks and the different strategies and things like that. And I'm not a card game. Collectible card games, things like that. Not really my forte, I guess you would say. I'm not like great at games like this, but I enjoy them. I think we'll go Shrug It Off because card draw is always very good. And we'll just kind of work our way down. Also, I think I don't put enough emphasis on having a small deck sometimes. I think that's something I should probably work on as well. I think here you go Shrug It Off for a card draw, and then you just deal 6 damage to each of these 2 guys. Get rid of that curl up ability. We're going to take a little bit of damage, take 2, but we'll recover 6 at the end of combat. And then it puts us in a position where we can kill one of these guys next turn if we draw 2 strikes or a bash or something. So I think you finish off this guy, do some damage there, and we should be able to finish this next turn, come out at full HP. Gained a little strength, and you're dead. There we go. All right. Not bad. I think I want to go drop kick. I think there's some synergy there between that and Bash. Or if we can get other cards that increase vulnerability. I think I want to hit this guy once and then block the rest. I'd prefer to just not take the damage. I think anything that gives us the ability to recover HP without resting at campfires is very good. Here I'll take the damage. We made him vulnerable for 3 turns. We haven't seen that card that we just got. So we'll be able to get some energy next turn from drop kick. So we'll do that. That'll give us another card. We'll Shrug It Off. We'll play 1 more defend, and then we'll hit him with a strike. There we go. And then, I mean, he's already vulnerable, so we should just be able to kill him right here. Yeah, there we go. Get a fire potion. Pummel can be really good if you get strength going. Flex, though, I think is just kind of always good. I don't think I'm ever sad to see Flex appear in my hand, if that makes sense. This is okay. We're going to bash. We're going to drop kick. That draws us another card. And unfortunately, we didn't draw a single defend out of all of that. So we are going to take some damage here, but not much we can do about it, unfortunately. A couple wounds in our deck. This guy's going to split once he gets down to 60 or 36 HP. So let's Shrug It Off. See what we draw here. We'll grab a flex. Hit him once. That interrupts. And then we end the turn because he's going to split. So there's no, I mean, we could block, we couldn't block. It really doesn't make a difference. So now we got 2 slimes with 30 HP each. And I think you just attack one of them. They're both going to put wounds in our deck, or they're going to lick us and make us frail, I guess. Weakened. They're going to weaken us. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. All right. We can't kill this guy, so I think we go 2 defends and then strike this guy once. So we're going to take a little bit of damage here, but we should be able to recover it. We should be just fine. Okay, so start with the flex. We could kill this guy this turn if we bash him, and then we might as well drop kick him so we get energy and another card, and then we can strike him. There we go. So good turn, 1 guy down, 1 more to go. Didn't take any damage on that last turn as well, which is always good. I think we block, and strike. He's going to weaken us again. Or he's not. Okay, that's fine too. So use strength, strike, block. I think my big struggle with this game is that I'm a fairly impatient person, which is not something that really lends itself to this type of game. I like to rush a little bit, and sometimes that means that I miss things. We could have used the fire potion here to finish him off, but I'm fine with taking 2 damage. I think the fire potion is worth far more than 2 damage. Now, hopefully we don't just draw a hand of nothing but wounds. Yeah, we're good. There we go. So that takes care of that. We get a strength potion. I mean, I do like powers. I think we'll go power. And then we'll swing over here. Relic? There we go. We got a relic, and we got the Regal Pillow, which actually recovers more health when we sleep, which is actually very, very good. Could make that free to use, or we could use drop kick. We could do shrug it off, gain 11 block, draw a card. I think you go flex so that you get 4 strength whenever you use it. I think that's a little bit more valuable for us than any of the other options. And you know what? Let's offer these guys this fire breathing card. And we were healed. I don't know that that was worth it, but at least we're going into this elite enemy fight at full HP. That's good, at least. So you bash, you drop kick, and then you strike. I'd like to save my strength potion, which is why I didn't use it there. I'd like to save it for later if we can, but it might not be feasible. We'll see. I'm fine with taking... Well, let's just block all the damage. That's fine. And we have a fairly small deck, so we'll be able to get through this fairly quickly. This guy does weaken you, though, which is very annoying. So we'll use 1 block. We'll strike him twice. I'm not afraid to use my fire potion on this guy, though, if it's going to save us from taking a significant amount of damage. So I'm okay with that. Here you flex. You bash. And then, I mean, throw out a defend, because why not? So he's vulnerable again, but that ability right there, Siphon Soul, lowers your strength and dexterity. That's just an annoying ability in many ways. So let's flex. Let's drop kick, because it's essentially free since he's vulnerable. Then you go shrug it off. We have 2 energy left. If I hit him here... Let's see, this is going to deal basically 13 damage, which is not going to be enough to bring him down in range of the fire potion. So I think you throw out a block and defend, and we hope to just finish him off next turn. So we took basically 20 damage on this fight, unless I just don't draw any strikes. So hit him. Hit him again. Really? That's annoying. Okay, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. If I'd paid a little more attention, done my math a little bit better, we would know that that would not have actually killed him. So I just took a bunch of damage there that I didn't have to take. But now you might as well see if we can finish him off without using the potion, since we're so close. He's only got 6 HP. So, bash, he's dead. And we're healed back up to 52. We get bronze scales, which is actually a pretty sweet little relic. And of these, I think seeing red is good. I'm happy with that. Chance to get more energy. Calipers is okay. I wouldn't call it good, but it's okay. Let's swing over this way. I'd like to hit that. This is going to be an annoying one. I wish I had an explosive potion right now. That would be nice. So let's see here. I think you kill this one. Just get rid of him. Throw out a block. And then end the turn. One explosive potion could have made this a very quick combat. Or if we had like a cleave or any sort of thing that allows us to damage, you know, all enemies. That's something we definitely are going to want. Bronze scales is going to be really good for us here, though. So let's go flex. Let's go shrug it off. We'll throw out seeing red. And then we'll kill off... I mean, we're doing 7 damage here. So let's kill this guy completely. Throw out another defend so we won't take any damage on this turn. And now we're kind of ahead of the curve, I think. Because these guys will be dead fairly soon. Okay, let's see. So, I mean, essentially we could go here, drop kick, like so, throw out a flex, finish this guy off, and now we're down to 1 enemy. Again, a turn with no damage. And then we just got to finish off this acid slime, which should be very doable. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Uppercut, I think, synergizes very well. So let's go uppercut. I think uppercut's just a very good card, honestly. And I think right here, since we're about to fight an elite, let's rest. Excuse me. And then we want to swing over here and hit up the elite. And it's this guy. This guy's annoying. Okay. So I think we want to go strength, because this guy needs to die, like, as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, kind of drew drop kick at the wrong time there. You always want to draw that when he's actually already vulnerable, but I think we'll be okay here. So let's go uppercut, because it weakens him. And then we could strike him, which would deal 12 damage. That would bring him down to 35. If we defend, we're going to take 7. So I think you just want to go for the strike. And basically, we just want to get him down in range of the fire potion, because he gets stronger every time you play a skill card, and it just gets nasty. So I want to kill this guy as quickly as we possibly can. And we should be able to kill him here. We'll go flex. We'll go shrug it off to draw a card. Throw out seeing red. Strike. Strike. And we'll finish him with the fire potion. And we got the Mercury Hourglass. At the start of every turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's really good. An energy potion is also very good. And of these, I think armaments is the way to go, unless we can get our hands on apotheosis. Here we go, smith for sure. And let's smith armaments. Upgrades all cards in your hands for the rest of combat. That's very, very useful. And I think we're going to tackle another elite, especially with the Regal Pillow there. If we can kill this guy, then, you know, we're in a good spot. So let's armaments. And then, I mean, honestly, do that, right? I think you drink the energy potion so we can hit him with a drop kick and then hit him with another strike and another strike. So, because we just want to take him down as quickly as we can. He's got that annoying ability where he tries to get rid of, you know, where he lowers our strength and stuff. So we want to get rid of him as quickly as we can. Bash him. Throw out a seeing red. Damage. And do we want to block? Or do we want... I think we want to block here. Try and just decrease a little bit of that incoming damage. And he's still going to take, you know, basically 6 HP in damage between our thorns and then the Mercury Hourglass. So I think I'm good with this. Let's flex. Let's go shrug it off. Throw out another defend, and then strike him once. So we'll take 2 damage here. He's going to take 6, and he should basically be in killing range at the end of this turn. Yeah, he's down to 14 there. We'll flex. We'll drop kick. That should kill him. Nice. That went well. And we get the blood vial, so we get 2 HP healing at the start of every battle, which is actually very good. Of these, honestly, I kind of want to go Seeing Red, I think. Or maybe Flame Barrier? Yeah, let's go Flame Barrier, because that'll synergize well with Bronze Scales. That means that on a turn we use that, they're going to take 7 damage to attack us, which seems very good. And here it would be even more. We could also do Seeing Red, but it's an exhausted, you exhaust the card. So let's go Flame Barrier and upgrade that. And then we fight the first boss. We're going to heal up to 74. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, we're not going to heal up to 74. Excuse me. There we go. Do one of those. Throw out a flex. Throw out an uppercut. We're going to take 1 damage, but he's going to be weak and vulnerable. And... Yep, there we go. Reduce card draw. 1 less card for 2 turns. That's a little annoying, but it should be fine. So let's go... I mean, Flame Barrier really does nothing here since he's not going to be attacking us. So let's go Bash and then Strike. And when we get him down to 70, he's going to split. So I'd like to get him down to 70 or close to 70 and then just hit him as hard as we can to reduce that as much as we possibly, because you get him, 70 is where he splits, but if you drop him down to, say, 40 on that turn, it does a lot more. However, I would also really like to avoid taking 35 damage, so I think we're going to do this. So he's going to split into 2 enemies that have 62. We have a lot of health to work with. We should be perfectly fine here. All right, so let's uppercut this guy, because that's going to weaken him. And then, I mean, he's going to split again. So if I hit him here, that'll drop him down to 37. I think that's fine. We're going to take 12 damage, but 31's where he's going to split. And if we can get him to drop to, 2 enemies that have, no HP, right here, he's going to be splitting. So throw out a flex. Throw out armaments just to upgrade everything. And then we'll go Seeing Red. We'll bash him. And he's just dead. Which is actually great. So now we only have 1 enemy to deal with. And we're going to take damage, but we're going to heal to full HP at the end of this battle. So that's perfectly fine. Let's go... I mean, he's not going to attack. So let's do Shrug It Off just for a little bit of draw. Didn't really get what we needed. So we'll just strike and drop kick. Kind of hoping to draw something else there, but that's fine. I think we've got something, kind of got something going here. So we're going to bash, and then we're going to strike. And he's going to split into 2 little slimes that have 17 HP each. Should be easily dealt with. Oh, and they're going to take 3 HP every turn in damage. So that's also pretty good. So let's... I mean... I guess we uppercut you... and then throw out a Shrug It Off. Just for a little bit of block. He's going to die from my thorns. And then we just got to kill this guy. He'll be at 11 HP. I just basically need... I need what I didn't get. We're going to be 1 HP short, but he's just going to die because at the end of his turn, he'll just take... Or at the start of my turn, he'll take 3 damage. And that'll finish him. There we go. And now, whenever you gain block, deal 3 damage. Gain 30 block, but exhaust. Exhaust your hand, deal 7 damage for each exhausted card. I think Juggernaut is pretty good. Or it can be, at least. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with 2 strength. Gain energy, you cannot play more than 6 cards, or gain energy but start with 2 wounds. Honestly, that seems okay. We'll get energy, but we'll have 2 wounds in our deck, which isn't really that big of a deal. I would like to get a shop here since we haven't had one yet. And there's a shop here, but then that won't allow me to fight an elite and hit a campfire, which worries me a little bit because I'd like the ability to heal if I can. We could also go this way, which would give me a shop, the elite. Yeah, I think that's the way we want to go. So let's start here. These guys shouldn't be too bad. Let's go armaments, upgrade all cards. Throw out a shrug it off. Oh, and I think you want to go Juggernaut, honestly. We could go for the strike, but dealing 3 damage every time I gain block is actually pretty good because these guys only take reduced attack damage. So that 3 block should just deal 3 damage. Oh, and Thorns is going to wreck these guys. I forgot about that. Yeah, that the bronze scales against these guys is just absurdly good. Okay, so let's throw out... I mean, I got 4 energy here, so I can just play my whole hand. So let's go flex. See, couldn't quite finish that guy off, but that's okay. I guess it rounds in a sensible manner, but that's fine. We are going to take some damage here, and it's going to hurt, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that's the one that hurt. That's okay. These guys are about to be very dead. He will die if I play Flame Barrier this turn. However, well, yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Play Flame Barrier. And then I think you uppercut this guy. And then they're basically both just dead by the time my next turn starts. Because he's going to kill himself by attacking me. And then he's going to die from Mercury Hourglass. We get a strength potion, which is lovely. Pommel Strike's pretty good. I'm happy to have that. Card draw is always useful. All right. Plated armor guy. So here, I think you throw out a Juggernaut. And then I'm kind of thinking you just throw out a Flame Barrier. And since he's going to attack you twice, he's going to take a fair amount of damage there. And then we won't take anything. The other alternative would be to bash him. But I think this is a better option. Plus, he's also going to get hit with the little tiny bit of damage from Juggernaut. But yeah, that did some work. Okay, so armaments, upgrade everything, throw it a shrug it off. And then I think you hit him with an uppercut. That weakens him, lowers his plated armor as well. And we take no damage. We do become frail, which is annoying, but fine. Hit him with the Pommel Strike. See if we can get that down a little bit. He is vulnerable, so we might as well use Dropkick, because it's free. And then you don't really need to use Seeing Red here. There's just not a reason to do so. So let's just do this. And this guy is almost done. He's very close to dead. So we'll flex. We'll Pommel Strike. We'll regular strike. He's toast. That went well. I think we actually started that, or I think we finished that with more than we started. Berserk can be really good. Excuse me. Transform a card. This could be really good. What do we have in our deck that doesn't really fit in? I don't think there's much in our deck right now that just doesn't fit at all. So I think what we should do is just transform a strike, and we get Pummel instead, which I think is better. And now we get a shop. What do we got? So the Kunai is good. Molten Egg is not. Toolbox could be good. Draw 2 cards, put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile and draw a card. I mean, for 25 gold, I think it's worth it to take that. But I'm not really interested in any more of this. Let's look at our map real quick. Are we going to have another shop? Yeah, we're going to have another shop up here. So let's save our money for now. The rest of this is just, you know, it's just okay. Nothing here's great. I'm tempted to get the kunai, I admit, but I think I'm going to hold off, save my money for the next shop, and see if we can get something really good. Okay, these guys. So, armaments. Flex. Uppercut you. Followed by a pummel, and that actually went really well, because that mystic is what makes this fight annoying. With the healing and the blocking and the buffs and the stuff. So, this is much better now. Okay, so I think you bash. We don't really need Berserk right now. Let's just strike and strike. Unfortunate that we didn't draw any blocks at all there, considering we have, I don't know if we have more blocks in our deck than other stuff, but still. Let's throw out Flame Barrier. That'll protect us mostly from his attacks. Might as well throw out a Shrug It Off, and then hit him with a regular strike. We will take no damage. He's going to attack 3 times and take a ton of damage. Thanks to the Thorns and the Flame Barrier, and we should be able to kill him right here, I hope. Yeah, he's dead. Lovely. That went well. I think Battle Trance, especially since it's upgraded, and it's the only one of these that is upgraded, Battle Trance is really good. This guy is really not good. This guy is really annoying. Okay, so let's see here. I think it's probably worth it to use the Strength Potion here. Throw out a Shrug It Off first. He's going to hit for 12, so let's block, strike. I mean, you might as well just defend one more time. We really need to make sure that this guy doesn't damage us, because he puts wounds every time he hits us into our draw pile. Using armaments. I'd love to use Juggernaut, but I think it's better to use Flame Barrier. This would be a great turn to have Seeing Red on. Unfortunately, we don't. So hit him there. He's going to damage himself significantly attacking me. Took like 27 damage from that, I believe. And then we'll go with a Flex. We unfortunately don't have any blocks here at all, which is kind of terrible. But we'll make him vulnerable. We'll hit him with a pummel. And then we'll hit him with a strike. And he's almost dead. We're going to take 21 damage right here because we didn't draw any blocks. But other than that one turn, this went pretty well. Hit him with a drop kick. Throw a Battle Trance. And let's finish him off with an uppercut. There we go. He's dead. And we get a Frozen Egg. Upon pickup, choose and upgrade a power. We get a Dexterity Potion. Frozen Egg is great. I think we want to upgrade Juggernaut. Yeah, let's upgrade Juggernaut. Oh, and see what we get here. I'll take another Battle Trance. The way I look at it is when you're building a deck, any cards that increase your card draw, especially ones like Battle Trance right here that are free, there's really no downside. It's like decreasing the size of your deck, essentially. 75 gold to remove a card. I think I'd rather have the money. If it was just remove a card without a cost associated with it, I'd be for it. But in this case, not so much. Let's go. I think we should upgrade Uppercut. Yeah, let's upgrade Uppercut. Now we get a treasure. When you have no cards in your hand, draw a card. Okay, that's okay. I wouldn't say it's great with our current deck, but it's not terrible. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. That could be really good. Feed could be really good as well. Oddly Smooth Stone is pretty solid. Just basically 2 dexterity at the start of every turn. Rupture as well, I think for 35 gold. Could be good depending on what we get. there's certainly some synergy there. Let's get Rupture. It doesn't really synergize with what's in our deck right now, but there are definitely some things that it does synergize with. Feed could be good for essentially giving us more HP. Now the question is, can we afford both the Smooth Stone and Feed? I think we can. So let's get Feed, and then let's get the oddly Smooth Stone. It's just going to give us 1 dexterity at the start of every battle, which just makes every single one of our blocks better forever. Like, I think that's a pretty solid relic. Now, we only have 50 gold, unfortunately, but that's fine. So, uppercut you, and then I think you strike, and you strike, and then you end the turn. So he's vulnerable. Now we're going to have random card costs, which can be really good, or it can be really bad. In this case, it's pretty bad, although we get Juggernaut for free, which is good. And I think here we could, well, let's think about this. This is essentially a 2-cost card that also gives us a card draw. Yeah, I think you go Bash, and then you go Defend. So now we're vulnerable. He's going to hit for 12. Man. I think you want to go Battle Trance. Man. I mean, throw out an Armaments. We got 3 HP left. We could go Flame Barrier. We could go Rupture as well, actually. We might as well. It's a 0 cost. And then I think you just go Flame Barrier. That'll prevent all the damage, and then when he attacks, he's going to get hit for 9 between Flame Barrier and our Thorns. So that's going to hurt him. And we get Feed, so if I can kill him this turn... Let's see. Let's think about this. I don't think there is any way for me to actually kill him this turn. If I used an explosive potion, I probably could, but... I got 4 energy to play around with. This strike, 3 for 6 damage is just too much. Same goes for Flex. This is essentially 2 cost for... Well, it would be for 8 damage, but still... I think what you want to do is... Defend, strike, and then you might as well feed, because we're not going to get this card again by the time he's dead, so you might as well just feed on him. We probably could have killed him, actually, if I'd played that a little bit differently, but because I forgot that he was vulnerable, should be okay. We still came out of it just fine. Offering, lose 4 HP. That synergizes really well with our thing that allows us to gain strength every time we lose HP as a result of cards. So I'm going to go Offering. And then we've got a... I think we could probably take another Elite, honestly. Let's do it. I may regret this, but we'll see. I don't think that's that much better. It's a little bit better, but I don't think it's that much better. Feed is probably worth upgrading. Yeah, let's go Feed. Let's upgrade Feed. Because if we get the opportunity to use it, we'll appreciate having the additional stuff. I really wish I could afford Demon for him. That's so good. Gain energy, lose 3 HP. This also is another one that is synergizes well with our every time you lose HP, gain strength. But I think it would also be really good to have another Armaments in our deck as well, since we don't have any way to upgrade all of our cards. So I think we'll go that route instead. Fight this guy. We will want to upgrade that other Armaments for sure. Okay, so throw out a Battle Trance. This is upgrade a card. I don't really want to upgrade just one card. But you might as well, because we can't draw any more cards since we used a battle trance here. So I think you just go with a strike on the fat gremlin. Throw out a shrug it off and a shrug it off. And then end the turn. We want to kill this guy quick because he weakens you. Puts debuffs on you that make it harder to kill stuff. He's dead. Interesting that he dies and that prevents him from putting in the debuffs. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. All right. This is unfortunate. So start with an uppercut on you. That's going to lower that damage. Hit him with a drop kick because it's free. I'd love to be able to feed on this dude. So let's see. That would be 8. That wouldn't get him low enough. Let's throw out an offering. Okay. Flame barrier could be really good here. I want this guy to die. And I'd love to get the HP for killing him. But I think the smarter move let's use Juggernaut and let's use Flame Barrier. I think that's the smarter way to play it. Because then we just don't take any damage this turn. He's going to take 27 damage from attacking me 3 times. This guy needs to die like next turn though. Or he's going to hit for an absurd amount of damage, and that's never good. So we want to bash. Pommel strike, please give me... Okay, he's dead, good. And then here I think you just toss out Rupture, honestly. Because we do have a couple things in our deck that will still allow us to gain strength. You summon more minions. If we kill the leader, the minions die. So, and he's not vulnerable anymore. So let's go armaments. Toss that out. Go, I mean, there's really no reason to do Seeing Red here. So let's finish off this dude. We'll take the 4 damage. Actually, we won't take the 4 damage. Because we've got 6 block. That's right, because we used armaments. Forgot about that. That's fine. But I want to kill the leader. And I want to kill him quickly. Not really a huge fan of this hand, honestly. My HP is not even close to below 50%. So let's go Flame Barrier. Let's go with a strike on the Gremlin leader. I mean, you might as well use Berserk. Just in case I drop below 50%. I don't think that's going to happen. But it's possible. This guy's going to get hit pretty hard. Probably should be able to kill him next turn. Oh, you're summoning more minions. Lovely. Okay. So we could use Speed here. That gives us 4 permanent HP forever. Throw out the Battle Trance. We can't kill this guy. So let's do armaments onto Pummel. Throw out a Shrug It Off. Can't draw cards, but it's a higher amount of block than just a standard defend. And then I think you go... I'd like to kind of save the Pummel for when we have strength, because that's what makes it really good. So let's just do a regular strike on the leader. And these guys are going to go down kind of on their own fairly quickly, just from taking 3 damage at the start of the turn and from attacking me. And, you know, they'll kind of take passive damage, I guess you could call it. So as long as I can keep throwing out a little bit of block here and there, I'm not super concerned. Definitely want to uppercut this guy, because otherwise that's going to hurt a lot. Can't say I'm a huge fan of this. So let's throw out a Shrug It Off. Throw out a Battle Trance. We get a drop kick for free. Oh, I'm so close to being able to kill this guy. Actually, no. Here's what we'll do. We'll hit him. Throw out the explosion potion, the explosive potion to finish him off. That worked. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50. That's really good with our deck. And honestly, another Shrug It Off. would be fine, especially an upgraded one. I think we can just smith here. I don't think we need to rest. So let's upgrade this armaments. And then fight the boss. The Bronze Automaton. Kind of an annoying boss, but we should be fine. So go Juggernaut. Go Battle Trance. We're trying to get kind of all of our powers in place right now. Throw out a Flex. I mean, we could throw out a Seeing Red right now, which would allow us to uppercut, which could actually be pretty solid. So let's do that. Throw out a Flex. Throw out an uppercut. That reduces his... He only can negate one debuff now, which is going to be very useful in this fight, because debuffs are kind of a big part of our deck with all the bashes and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. So, I think you go Offering, because it gives me strength. Lets me draw cards. Throw out an Armaments, because then we upgrade all cards in our hand. I can draw more, so let's throw out a Shrug It Off. And I still have... I mean, I can basically play my whole hand here. Let's throw out a Battle Trance. See what we get. Can't draw any more cards this turn. Throw out Berserk, because there's no reason not to. So we could go Flame Barrier. And then an Armaments to upgrade these. Yeah, let's go Flame Barrier. Let's see, we're at 35 block. That's way more than what we need. So let's go... Let's just attack the main guy. And then we'll end the turn here. We're not going to take any damage, but he's going to grab my pummel. That's fine. He can have my pummel. I don't need it that badly. But that Flame Barrier does some good work for us. We also got a drop kick, but nothing we can do with it. So let's use a Shrug It Off, see if we draw something useful. And we drew Bash. So we could Bash and drop kick, because these guys do not have the debuff negation. So let's go here. Use a drop kick on him, and then that allows us to strike this guy, so we can play a few more cards. I'm not really worried about killing this one, but yeah, I would like to have feedback. That would be nice, because then I can kill one of these little minion guys. All right, so here, again, I think you want to go uppercut on you. That leaves him vulnerable, which is great. Throw out a Shrug It Off. And throw out another Shrug It Off. Is there anything we could get here that would actually be useful? Let's just see. Not particularly, but we get a wound, or we get through a wound. This is 28 damage. I'm at 24 block. Yeah, I can live with that. We're going to take 4 damage here. But I think we're doing fine. And every time we block, we're dealing damage as well, so it's all good. Okay. So, bash this guy, make him vulnerable. Throw out 1 block. And then hit... I mean, we could finish this guy off and get feedback in our deck. Let's do that. Let's just kind of get him off the battlefield. One less thing to worry about. 46 damage. Okay, that is a lot of damage. So start with the drop kick, because he's vulnerable. Throw out a Flex. Pommel strike him. Wow. Okay, so bead on this guy. That gives me my HP back. Gives me pummel. So that would be 28 damage. Or we can end up... Yeah, let's do it. hit him hard, throw out 1 block to try and limit this a little bit. That 46 damage attack is just nasty, though. And actually, I think I've got Berserk. Yeah, so now we're starting with 5 energy per turn. So hit him with a bash. Use a battle trance. Throw out 1 arguments just to upgrade everything, and then strike and strike. So he's down to 55. And now he wants to hit for 39. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so start with an uppercut. Hit him with a drop kick. We can throw out a flame barrier, actually. And that might... Yeah, that basically just kills him. Because now he's going to attack, and he's going to get killed by attacking my flame barrier. Goodbye, automaton guy. You're toast. And then I think you want to go... I mean, do we really need another... I mean, a second Juggernaut actually could be good because those effects do stack. Draw 2 additional cards. No. I actually really like the Eternal Feather. Just visiting campfires instantly heals you regardless of whether you are... regardless of whether or not you actually rest at the campfire. However, we are on level 3, and we did this all, the first 2 levels all as 1 episode. So guys, I think I'm going to have to end this one here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.